Bestbookbits.com brings you the book summary of Superhuman, the bulletproof plan to age backward and maybe even live forever by Dave Asprey. From the creator of Bulletproof Coffee and the best-selling author of Headstrong and the Bulletproof Diet comes a plan to bypass plateaus and up your game at every age. David Asprey suffered countless symptoms of aging as a young man, which sparked a lifelong burning desire to grow younger with each birthday. For more than 20 years, he has been on a quest to find innovative, science-backed methods to upgrade human biology and redefine the limits of the mind, body, and spirit. The results speak for themselves. Now in his 40s, Dave is smarter, happier, and more fit and successful than ever before. In Superhuman, he shows how this is the level of health and performance possible for all of us. While we assume we will peak in middle age and then decline, Asprey's research reveals there is another way. It is possible to make changes on the subcellular level to dramatically extend lifespan. And the tools to live longer also give you more energy and brain power right now. The answer lies in Dave's 7 pillars of aging that contribute to degeneration and disease while diminishing your performance in the moment. Using simple interventions like diet, sleep, light, exercise, and little known but powerful hacks from ozone therapy to proper jaw alignment, you can decelerate cellular aging and supercharge your body's ability to heal and regenerate. A self-proclaimed human guinea pig, Asprey's arms readers with practical advice to maximize their lives at every age with his signature mix of science, geek wonder, candor, and enthusiasm. Getting older no longer has to mean decline. Now it's an opportunity to become superhuman. Now, before we start this summary, we at Best Book Bits have done over 1,000 book summaries in video, written in audio format, so check out the website bestbookbits.com, follow us on YouTube, and listen to us on Apple Podcast. On with the summary. Introduction. What is the first thing you do if you ever gain control of your own biology? Not die, probably. The author wants to take things further, aiming to age backward and finally heal like a deity, so he can keep getting better with age instead of suffering an inevitable decline. He wants to go from a mere mortal to a 180-year-old superhuman, someone with the wisdom of age, but who heals and regenerates like a teenager. Let's see how he plans to achieve that. Part 1. Don't die. The 4 killers. Aging is death by 1,000 cuts, the author says. These are the 4 diseases most likely to leave the deepest cuts as you age. Heart disease, 23% risk of dying from it. Diabetes, 25% risk of dying from it. Alzheimer's, 10% risk of developing it. And cancer, 40% risk getting it and 20% risk from dying from it. As you age, your mitochondria, responsible for producing lots of energy from the foods you eat, become damaged and you begin producing an excess of free radicals, which leak into the surrounding cells and lay the groundwork for the 4 killers. To stop damaging your own body with thousands of big or small cuts, focus on the basics: good nutrition, quality sleep, and a healthy environment free of toxins that cause more cuts. Take action now to stop this damage before it stacks up. It's a lot easier to avoid damage to your mitochondria than it is to reverse it later. What if you made better choices throughout your life, so you took fever hits over the course of decades? This is the promise of the book. The 7 pillars of aging. Pillar number 1, shrinking tissues. Loose skin, no muscle tone, shaky hands, foggy memory. That's what you think when you picture an old person, right? This is what happens as we age when cells die and are not replaced. Brain-wise, this causes cognitive decline and dementia. To avoid a lot of unnecessary cell loss, keep your mitochondria healthy. Pillar number 2, mitochondrial mutations. Your mitochondrial DNA is a lot more susceptible to mutations than your human DNA because mitochondrial DNA has a limited ability to repair itself when it is damaged. Again, you're going to want to take a few hits to your mitochondria. Pillar number 3, zombie cells. Some cells eventually no longer divide or function properly, yet they persist and secrete inflammatory proteins, causing all the problems that stem from chronic inflammation Over time, the accumulation of the damage they create is a major cause of aging and disease. Pillar number 4, cellular straitjackets. The extracellular matrix holds your cells together and gives your tissues their elasticity. When these tissues lose their elasticity, they become stiff, and your body has to work harder to push blood throughout your circulatory system. This can lead to aging, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Pillar number 5, extracellular junk. As you age, waste products build up both inside and outside your cells. They stick together and form plaques that cause aging and disease by getting in the way of healthy cellular interaction. Pillar number 6, junk buildup inside cells. Each cell's own built-in waste disposal system incinerates unwanted materials of any kinds, keeping your cells free of junk and able to function optimally. When the system malfunctions, the waste products end up just sitting there, clogging up the cell until it can no longer function. Pillar number 7, telomere shortening. Just like your shoelaces, there are end caps for your DNA to protect your chromosomes from fraying with wear and tear, aka age. These caps naturally deteriorate over time until they no longer can protect the cell. The simple interventions to avoid the 4 killers: good food, no fried, grilled, or charred meat, the right environment, moderate exercise, stress control, do you meditate, and quality sleep, are also the best and most effective ways of slowing down or reversing many of the 7 pillars of aging. Food is an anti-aging drug. When it comes to aging, grains are bad, sugar is bad, charred or fried stuff is bad, and too much or too little protein is bad. Instead, opt for tons of organic vegetables, limited organic fruit, and meat only from pastured animals. When you eat enough of the right fats without excessive carbs or protein, your body learns to effectively burn fat for fuel. If you eat excess carbs or protein, your body burns those first. Ideally, get your protein from gently cooked grass-fed animals, wild fish, or plants like hemp. Limiting how much protein you eat or intermittent fasting are the 2 of the most painless, high-impact ways to live longer. Sleep or die. A lack of good sleep directly increases your risk of dying from one of the 4 killers, while good quality sleep promotes skin health and youthful appearances and healthy cell division. To improve your sleep, get a sleep tracker. Did it take you a long time to fall asleep? Are you wasting your night with light sleep? Did you snore? Sign of inflammation. The more time you spend in either REM or deep sleep, the more restorative your sleep will be. You can increase your sleep quality by meditating, taking a hot bath before sleep, eating better, consuming fewer toxins, including alcohol, reducing blue light exposure at night, or taking the right supplements for your biology. Using light to gain superpowers. To harness the power of light, first reduce junk light at home by installing dimmers and wearing glasses that filter out blue light. To look better and have more energy, make sure you're exposed to some red light or infrared light every day, or aim for 15 or 20 minutes of natural sun exposure a day. For the brave ones, consider trying an infrared sauna to aid in detoxification and boost your mitochondrial function. For help with wound healing, muscle fatigue, or tissue repair, look into red and infrared light therapy, and if your concerns are primarily skin deep, yellow light therapy may be an easy fix. Part 2. Age backward. Turn your brain back on. It's pretty hard to concentrate or improve your decision-making skills if your brain is constantly and easily panicked, even if the source of panic is a simple text message. An hour of neurofeedback can help you learn to self-regulate so your fight or flight response isn't activated quite so easily. Also, shining the invisible LED light down on your brain for 2 minutes a day can dramatically improve your brain functions, help focus, and mood. When it comes to food, start a diet that consistently keeps your blood sugar low, avoids spikes, and keeps ketones present in your blood. There are also plenty of pharmaceuticals and supplements that can help you enhance cognitive function as you age, such as piracetam reduces cognitive decline with age. CoQ10 helps your mitochondria produce energy. PQQ, a powerful antioxidant for anti-aging. Curcumin improves memory and attention while acting as an antioxidant. Metal bashing, arsenic, Cadmium, lead, and mercury are the most toxic and present metals in our environment. Although the EPA has classified each of them as carcinogens, today we are consuming them in considerable quantities. Toxic metals such as lead, thallium, and mercury have a direct impact on the mitochondrial cellular function, leading to premature aging and decline. It is essential to periodically see a functional medicine doctor, give your urine levels tested for heavy metals, and then purge them from our system. Get an IV of glutathione. Talk to your doctor about activated charcoal treatment. Eat chlorella tablets along with fish, a common source of mercury. Consistently use digestive fiber, 15 grams every other day for a year. Sweat it out in an infrared sauna or by exercising. Polluting your body with ozone. Ozone therapy can strengthen your immune system and your mitochondrial function. Weak cells that are vulnerable to invasion from bacteria or viruses are more susceptible to oxidation. Ozone therapy kills off these weak and damaged cells while it destroys harmful bacteria, yeast, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. However, please don't try ozone gas before consulting a doctor. Accidentally inhaling it can cause permanent lung damage or even kill you. Fertility equals longevity. Before getting any hormone replacement, get a lab test to learn your current hormone levels. The author has supplemented many of his hormones, i.e. testosterone, necessary for muscles and sexual function. DHEA, a pre-hormone. Oxytocin, best known for its role in making you feel good and bond with others. There are many simple ways to hack your hormones besides hormone replacement therapy. Get good quality sleep consistently, eat the right foods, stop eating sugar, soy, excess omega-6 fats, and refined carbs, and replace these foods with additional healthy saturated fat from grass-fed meat, pastured eggs, and energy fats. Get through your toiletries and personal care products and get rid of anything containing phthalates and parabens, which mimic hormones in the body and disrupt your natural hormone function. Exercise regularly and avoid junk light and other environmental toxins. Your teeth are a window to the nervous system. When you bite is misaligned, your jaw is always on guard, trying to keep you from banging your teeth into one another. This causes the trigeminal nerve to send a threat message to your automatic nervous system, triggering a fight or flight response and releasing cortisol, the stress hormone, which is highly inflammatory and has its own profound aging effects. A corrected bite through, something as simple as a plastic bite guard, can allow your lower jaw to relax, making a big difference in your nervous system. In other words, proper jaw alignment can help your entire body feel better and become younger. Humans are walking petri dishes. There are approximately 39 trillion bacterial cells in the human body. If our balance of microorganism is off, especially in our gut, we age rapidly, develop disease, and die. The trick is to focus on eating the foods that help good bacteria grow and reproduce, prebiotic fiber, and resistant starch. You can get prebiotics from vegetables that are rich in soluble fiber, like sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus. There is little prebiotic fiber in coffee and chocolate too. The best way for anyone to starve the bad bacteria and feel the good ones is by clearing up your diet. Don't eat grains, legumes, or nightshade vegetables, all of which lay the groundwork for a leaky gut syndrome. Quit eating sugar. Bad bacteria loves sugar and feeds off it. Never eat industrial raised animals again, because the antibiotics they receive and the glyphosate in their food will end up in your gut and harm your gut bacteria. Part 3. Heal like a deity. Finally, although many of the techniques the author mentions in the last part of the book are unregulated and often untested by him, here's a few ways to practically and realistically heal like a deity. Spend more time in nature to boost your own natural killer cells and enhance your immune system. Bonus points for frequently visiting a forest with lots of evergreen trees. Get your hormone levels checked and look at any prescription meds that may be causing a problem. To improve sexual functions, simply practice Kegel exercises on a daily basis. For your skin to look younger than ever, a supplement with grass-fed or pastured collagen protein, at least 10 grams per day. You can also make bone broth if you don't like collagen protein. B. Eat more foods containing polyphenols and antioxidants, vegetables, coffee, tea, and chocolate. For your hair to look shinier than ever, stop using chemicals, Latin personal care products, and switch to all natural versions. Throw out anything containing phthalates, parabens, Benzophenones. For women, consider alternatives to hormone birth control. B. Deal with your stress already. And C. To stimulate blood flow to the scalp, get a head massage or purchase an at-home massager. Conclusion, key takeaways. As a general rule, always aim for good nutrition, quality sleep, and a healthy environment free of toxins. Quit eating grains and sugar, and never eat industrial raised animals again. The health and diversity of your gut bacteria is the most important part of your system. Before trying any advanced biohacking technique or drug, always consult with a doctor. And that's a wrap on this book summary, Superhuman. If you like the summary, click the link to download this. Again, we at Best Book Bits have done over 1,000 book summaries in video, written, and audio format. So check out the website, bestbookbits.com. Subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Apple Podcast. And if you want to support the channel, we have put together our top 500 Best Book Bits summaries in one massive downloadable PDF summary and MP3. So click the link below to download this. Thank you again for watching and listening. Have yourself an amazing day. Take care. Bye-bye now.